In this lesson, we will show you how you can use cut geometry using a void in-place family again, or a void object, to carve out a floor or a roof. So sometimes, and these are very basic roof and floors obviously, but sometimes you can't get specifically your roof to do exactly what you want. And you just look at it and you say, if I could just shave off a piece here or there, it'd be perfect. So this is an example of where you can get in and use your in-place void objects. Floors are a little easier to manage. You don't run into the problem as much as with roofs. So I've got these both actually on my level 1. I'm going to go to a site plan because my cut plane is up nice and high. Go to a shaded view with SD on the keyboard. So now watch. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go component. I'm going to create in-place family again. This one's going to be roof category. And then I can give it a name. I'm going to just click OK. And from here, I'm going to go really quick. I'm just going to create a void extrusion. And I'm going to create a box that goes from here to here. And I'm going to give it an extrusion height of 5 feet. Finish. Click out. Go to a 3D view. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cut and say cut this from here. Click out. Okay, and then finish. So there I have a roof that has had a piece cut out, and then I can go in and modify that and change it as I please. Okay, anytime I want, I can hover over here, grab that object, edit in place, pick on it again, click on it. I can bring this down, okay, or I can bring it up. Okay, you can carve out different things with this, and when you're done, you hit finish. Okay, it works the same thing with floors. So now watch, let's go back to my site plan. Let's hover over that object. Let's edit in place. Pick on here again. Okay, edit the extrusion. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to delete these guys. Okay, and I'm going to create, let's create an ellipse. Okay, I'm going to create an ellipse, and I'm going to go out to about there and there. And now I'm going to create another ellipse from the same point. I'm going to go out bigger than the building. Escape, escape. Now I can pick on this. Okay, now watch what I'm going to do here. Because this is a void object. What's going to happen is, because there's a donut hole, is this part of the building will get voided and this will remain. Watch. Let's go to my 3D view here. Okay, watch how this works. It's because I have a nested polygon. Close this off, click out. Okay, hover over here, you can see there's my extrusion. And what it's doing then is it's carving out that much of that object. Okay, and because it's said to cut geometry, if I don't cut it, if I go back and uncut it, uncut this from this. Okay, let's try this again. If I just want to undo it, cut this from there, then it won't cut it. So I have to make sure that I'm cutting from the roof this guy, and then I finish, and there's my roof. Okay, so you can get different effects from using that cut geometry. You can also do that with an extruded roof. Right now I'm just using a roof by footprint, but you could also extrude an interesting roof and then use that same principle. Okay, we can do the same thing with the floor. Let's go back to our site plan. Okay, and let's go home, component, model in place. Let's go floor this time. Doesn't have to be, but it's probably best. Hit OK. Up into void extrusion, or I could use a void. Let's do a void sweep instead. Okay, let's do it from a 3D view. Pick the path. Pick, 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 pick. Now I need to draw the profile. I finish. Go back to here. Edit profile. Well, I'm going to want to probably look from a west elevation. And now I need to shave off some of that, so I'm going to go line, and I'll go from here to here, and then I'll just do an arc, kind of shaped like that. Okay, then I'm going to use a straight line segment. Will it snap to that? No, it won't. Line from here. Actually, the line goes from here. Escape because this is removing it. Finish that. Probably go to my 3D view to finish it off. Boom. Click out. Now I have to cut my geometry. Cut from the floor. This guy. And cut void sweep from the floor. There we go. You have to just use your tab key and then finish. And there I've got a floor that looks like this instead. You could also, maybe achieve that with the floor object itself. So there's a couple more tips on using cut geometry with roofs and floors, as well as with walls, all by using void objects.